Microsoft cuts nearly 3% of global workforce, about 6,000 jobs, in latest push for efficiency. Hey, happy Friday. This week, Microsoft laid off another 6,000 employees, or nearly 3% of its global workforce, as part of its ongoing effort to cut costs and boost efficiency. So this is the second round of layoffs that we've seen from the company in the last 6 months, and it comes as CEO Satya Nadella is streamlining the company around its cloud computing and artificial intelligence businesses. The job cuts this time around will affect employees across the company and at all levels, and they will be concentrated in the company's engineering and corporate functions. The company also said that it plans to exit a number of smaller markets where it has a limited customer base and instead invest in areas with more potential. So here's what you need to know. First, the big picture here is that tech companies have been laying off a bunch of people recently because demand for tech products and services is slowing down, and these companies need to cut costs to stay profitable. Plus, many of them overhired during the pandemic when business was booming, and they've been trimming their staff ever since. Second, Microsoft actually announced a hiring freeze back in January, which affected 100,000 open positions globally. And shortly after that, they started laying off people. So this round of layoffs is pretty much what we expected to happen. Third, Microsoft isn't the only company doing this. Amazon announced 9,000 job cuts this week, while Google's parent company Alphabet said that it will cut about 12,000 employees, or 6% of its workforce. Meta has also announced multiple rounds of layoffs affecting thousands of employees. And look, layoffs are always difficult and they can have a devastating impact on people's lives. But it's important to remember that these companies still have tens of thousands of open positions. So while some people are getting laid off, others are still being hired. At the end of the day, these decisions are driven by the company's need to stay competitive and profitable in a rapidly changing industry. Okay, that's all I got. See you next week.